Hey folks, Beard here. Coming at you with another evening shale. I'm trying to stick with the schedule. Uploads around about 9 o'clock in the morning. Try and do it around about 9 o'clock and go live about 10 o'clock. Starfire, welcome. There's no kids allowed. I figured I'd say that just from the name, the fox and everything. Good evening. Hey Charlotte. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's dark. You can see me though. So that works. It works out pretty good. We're just kind of chilling here. Here, let me get some ice. I'll turn the light on. What up, folks? Oh, I'm safe. I'd worry about other things than me. I'm outside. I just shape where I'm at. George, good evening. No, I don't. And my girlfriend, she was correct that YouTube is really wild tonight. I don't like wrestling a whole lot. Back in the 80s, that 80s stuff was pretty cool. A lot of it was a lot more real. I mean, you wrestle somebody like Andre the Giant, that you're gonna get fucked up. I mean, well, the green tea is awful. Don't play fucking darts. What the hell? Hey, Grant. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got Lucky Strikes. Did you call me Brad? Everybody calls me Brad. It's okay. I'm retired Brad. Lucky Strikes are the highest quality cigarette anymore. Any of the other cigarettes, you'll pay more money for them, but they won't taste as good, so. Certainly no fucking pyramids. I'm glad I'm not smoking pyramids or Grand Prix or fucking basics. Well, they just taste terrible. Like, American Spirits used to be really good. I remember a time when they tasted good. But now they're just expensive and they're not the best. Though the Pourquoi ones are pretty good. I do like the black American Spirits. Those Pourquoi ones, those go pretty hard. The Pourquois are a hardcore ass cigarette though. They're definitely I think they're the highest nicotine cigarette that you can get in the United States. I think they're like 15 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette or something like that. 20, something like that. Luckies are the only cigarettes that taste any bit decent anymore. I had this one Native American brand recently. Not Seneca, not Native. Another one. But it had like this seal that I had to break. That like the people that packed it on the reservation. It was like in New York or something. The people that packed it did the seal. So like it was like a seal of like quality, and I was like, holy crap. There's like a sale quality on these cigarettes. I'm like, maybe they'll be good, and then I smoked one. I was like, whoa. I gotta think, what the hell were they called? They had like a guy with like a bow on the front. Oh no, the best cigarette I ever smoked was either that Parliament that I smoked back in the day, or that Chesterfield. Chesterfield Parliaments. I got these Chesterfields out of a what was it? Well, it was one of the accessory packs. It was one of the accessory packs from one of the K rations, and there was this like little like pack of Chesterfields that was in there. And it was fucking amazing. I've never smoked a cigarette like it. It was like 70 years old at the time, but 60, 70 years old, but oh, so good. So is the coffee. And there was some candy in there that was still good too. I don't think I've ever smoked any. I don't think I've ever smoked Pall Mall Orange 100s. A stronger. We're just doing an evening chill. I'm probably gonna go game here soon. I don't know what. Maybe we'll play some Stardew Valley. Play our fishy character. Fishy's caught an 18-inch flat. Fishy caught an 18-inch bullhead. And I'm like, holy hell. That's a massive bullhead. That's like a world record. Like the record here is like 9 pounds. Like it's like 9 pounds, and it's not even close. Like oh yeah, I know. I need to go live on my channel too. I'm at my scheduled live time. How are you doing today? I will let her up here sometime. Sometime soon. She always wants to go live on her channel. I'm like, I want to go live over here. It's 10 o'clock. We are pretty funny together. I don't even know who Oasis. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not. Oh, Paige. Hey, government. Who's my girlfriend? Cheyenne. The Denisovans. Definitely the Denisovans. Maybe the Neanderthals, but the Denisovans, definitely. This green tea looks so odd after I added the sugar and everything. Hey Logan. It just like stays like. Had a pretty good day today. The sixth Joker's card of the second deck dropped today. It's probably one of the best Icy Pal albums that's ever been released. So it was definitely worth the. It was definitely worth the wait. That's for sure. It's been like 4 years since the last one, so there were like songs that were like from every era. I was worried after the last few side shows that it was not going to be good, and I'm like, holy crap, it was pretty amazing. It was a, it was definitely it's a pretty amazing album. We have songs that like cover everything, and then they've actually improved, which we heard from the last three of them. It felt like a worthy send off, but we thought it ended before, so they're getting older now, so we'll just have to see. Been doing it for 33 years now. I couldn't. I just. Stronger, that's awesome. Hopefully you're doing good today. You're stronger than the day before. You stay around on the YouTube, huh? It tastes like an alcoholic drink. Kind of reminds me of like, kind of like a Wormwood sort of drink thing going on over there. Yeah, just stay around for a few lives, and I'll definitely give you a run. I'll tell people just because Alan, hey, Colby, a wild unicorn appears. What up, what up, what up? Oh, we have one of our action mods in here, folks. Yeah, negative. Fanny gotta have a chili burger tonight. Fanny loves chili. There's so many around. YouTube's pretty popping tonight. Oh, of course. Colby, damn it. I even got the penitentiary cup here. This ain't helping it right here. I got the big ass cup. Al Hadin. I'm drinking green tea in there, Colby. I almost poured. I'm so freaking glad. I almost poured my grape drink that I have in there. I almost poured the grape drink in here. I'm so glad I didn't now. Uh, no, no proselytizing in the chat. Yeah, Al Hadin from The Dictator. I like that. That's clever. Hey, Ryder. Did you hear the song that Cheyenne made for me? I'm doing pretty okay. I've been a little tired lately. I'm sure you've noticed as you get older, you really need a. You've noticed you need to rest more as you get older. I'm like, I cannot make it through the day without taking a nap anymore. I'm like, I have to do it. If I don't do it, the day just don't feel the same. I'll tell you when you're older. Oh yeah, Colby, peace out. Take care. I remember when I was younger, I could just like go and go and go. Nowadays, not so much. I like Colby a lot. Colby's cool. Only if you have the knots. Which I'm trying to get it as pulling over here. If you don't brush it enough, it'll pull on you. And that hurts. Like I still have some over here and it's pushing. It's like pulling at my face over here. And that's part of why you even trim it at all. I don't know how the Amish should deal with not shaving it at all. Like, not trimming it, not shaving it, none of that. Like, it would be yanking and pulling in all these weird ways. A former Amish, the first time they shave right here, they're gonna be the happiest dude you've ever met. They're like, oh. I shaved the mustache off for that reason. I don't care what people say it looks like. The mustache drives you crazy. It's all in your mouth. The hair is like, you're like, ah. More hair in your mouth than a 70s porn set. I was playing Borderlands too. That game might not be the... No. My beard hardly grows on my neck. Sometimes you just gotta pull it out like this. Especially down here. There is some beard maintenance stuff you have to do, but it's mostly just pulling knots out. There'll be hair that's all tied up in the knots. I'm just straight chilling here. We could take on one of the... Oh yeah, we're about to take on one of the bandit slaughters. I'm really good at Borderlands too. And I removed in the game, it should still be there. I believe it is, but I removed the outline. So it's not, I removed the cell shading. So the game looks more realistic. Which, like, it removes, like, this black border around everything. Fuck off, geese. I'm trying to go live. And if that's you, Bigfoot, I Oh shit, it responded to that. That's not good. CJ! I guess the party's just starting. This green tea, I don't know, it's kind of growing on me. Jeez, Alan. Thanks for being here at all. Hopefully you have a good rest. See, the party's just starting. CJ's gonna be here, and CJ doesn't... CJ's let the power get to her head. passing the torch. Alan's like, he loads one in the chamber and he like passes it to you. He's like, here, I'm going to sleep. We'll see, Chang. I'm still like... It's nice to get a good album from a band you like, especially because there's been some good songs on the recent albums. But I mean, there's not been an album in a while that you listen to, and you're like, you get to the last song and it ends, and you're like, damn, is that the whole album? Like, I didn't even think about skipping it like at one time, and I'm like, holy shit. Oh, really? It is cloudy. So we can't see the sky at the moment, I fear. Though a meteor shower would be bright enough. Sita, could you do me a favor? Well, I'll get to my computer soon, and I'll check it out then. But I just want to see a map of the meteor shower over the United States. See what time it's meant to occur here. If it is occurring here. I didn't like this green tea at first. But with my sweeteners added to it, there's like this, it tastes like it's like a tequila drink. It tastes like, something tequila. It really tastes, without the burn, it has this like tequila. It really, like this agave sort of thing going on. It's like an agave nectar sort of thing, but it has like everything that like tequila would bring except the burn. And I feel like I unlocked some chemical, like, I feel like I'm sipping on, I really honestly do feel like maybe gin. Kind of reminds me of gin, maybe a little more gin than tequila. It reminds me of like a non-alcoholic gin. If there was a non-alcoholic gin that tasted like this, whew, I'd use it for a gin and tonic. That is intriguing. I wish I tasted the green tea. I just added the sugar to it. Because I saw unsweetened green tea and I'm like, sugar. I gotta add sugar. Cause, whew, I've had some Asian green teas that'll blow the tits off a fucking Chinese grandma. You're like, holy shit, I didn't know something could be so bitter. Hey, Mary. Like, if I have an unsweetened black tea or something, I'll drink a little bit of it. Because if the tea's brewed correctly, that tea will be pretty damn good on its own, so. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Been navigating a little bit of the whole relationship thing. That's been different. I'd say different in a good way. Sometimes, sometimes with my stomach acid issues, lemonade can it can lower my pH into a way that can be very bad. But also sometimes lemonade can definitely. If I'm gonna eat something like chili, lemonade can actually counteract the effects. Yeah, I love lemonade. I wish I could drink it more often. Particularly when you've been hiking or out in the heat, I'd recommend a lemonade. Oddly, limeade does not do this to me. When I get unsweet tea, I'll often add 3 lemons to it. Make make like a lemon country time lemonade is the shizit. Country time is the correct lemonade choice. Everybody loves country time lemonade. Everybody. Country time. They used to make iced tea as well. I don't know if they still do. I've got to check that. They used to have instant iced tea. That was also really good. It's hard to find instant iced tea anymore. I quite don't understand it. If you do, it's sometimes not the best. You're speaking CJ's language right there. I bet CJ would go insane for that. Oh, half tea, half lemonade. You've never had tea that's brewed correctly, then. There's several teas. The standard way you learn to brew a cup of tea is wrong. You brew it for you brew it for way too long. You only need to like steep tea for like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes if you like it stronger. Well, 4 minutes if you like it stronger. Not no 6 fucking minutes. What the fuck? I tell people all the time, cooking directions on things are wrong. I don't know why. They'll get it done, they'll get it cooked, they'll get it accomplished, they'll get your task accomplished. But they're wrong. And they don't. You have to actually learn how to cook things. Oh, it's not very good. I could learn to like it. I drank this like I had what was it? Do you remember CJ? David had like this big fucking like container of instant tea that he'd got at some food drive that was like ancient, but I drank it. I drank like so much of that, I remember. I have not. I'll have to add it to the list. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Yeah. And then you might as well make a real one, like. A lot of things that call for cooking rice, they call for cooking rice in what I call the white people method. Which is you add way, way more water than you need. And it dilutes the seasoning. And then you simmer it, and then it has no, like, it has no flavor. Hey, Yumi, how are you doing? I'm smoking cigarette butts like I'm a fucking trash can over here. I'm curious about what that is. I look into things kind of consumer-wise, and I've been trying to learn about that, and I just don't know. I don't know. Also, with the shrinking of goods and the raising of the cost, I'm like... Oh. I guess what I'm doing is not the most fun. Like, as with any of the Vladoff weapons, it just melts through ammunition. Where does loot even go? It wouldn't have went over the edge, would it? Oh yeah, I need to not do that wide. Okay, yeah, that's a waste of time. So we need to... You learn a thing or two about a thing or two on YouTube over time. Okay, that does way more damage. So we'll do this a couple more times, probably. I wonder if I can. It's probably a mistake to touch it. No, I just put a ticking time bomb on everything. Oh, we're 20 likes and we're not even at. In theory, that does. What level is this fucking thing? 14. It's more accurate. We're doing this like cheese thing that you can do when you get to the Wilhelm fight at the end of the line. Right before the fight, there's this thing. And yeah, you can cheese the shit up out of it. You can just... I knew touching my screen was a mistake. No matter how bad it looked for you guys, I knew it was a mistake. Oh well. Damn, as soon as I did it, it did that too. So we got a... And then... There's often times that I can leave my computer just on and on and on. You know, we have a no politics, no religion rule in here. And it's definitely very political. It doesn't really matter much. Hey, Tay. So with respect, like... I find it interesting too, so... Literally, like, the reload speed's way slower. My fire is slower. So it's accurate at this little... The Logan's gun's pretty good. Oh, there's an empty slot here. I mean, having that Emperor, the Logan's gun, pretty interesting. I wonder if Logan's gun only comes at certain levels. I mean, that's pretty flawless logic, I guess. Wide loot from the dead, the one you can... I haven't taken any of these quests. Yeah, I'll pick up that pizza. Kind of. I'm technically retired. That'd be crazy to have a vending machine where you can get a gun like that. I bet that's way better. Like, everything is better about that. That's why I did this. Oh, and it even... We'll spend like $1,000. We already got one weapon that's better. Okay, that's all, folks. So, oh. A bandit rifle. We're doing a bandit only run. I need a shotgun. I'll try it like 5 more. And then wherever I go, there'll always be somebody. I thought it was a bandit rifle too. So if I go with the rifle, it's more accurate, it's faster firing, it's slower reloading it. It does less damage, but the bandit weapons are pretty weak, so you probably want to go with. Yeah, this gun doesn't look like it shoots very hard. Well, if didn't have the shield, I would have just died right there. Why would I ever trust her? She just literally betrayed us. It literally just happened like a few seconds ago. He's like, I know you don't trust me. Like, no shit, bitch. I trust the stabbing turtle not to bite my dick off more than mine. Doody-doo. Hey, CJ. I was like, I'm doing way too much damage with these weapons. And then I saw they were like level 9. Spying on you in the bathroom in a friendship way. Oh, looking out for the bandits? That's nice, man. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen this before. There's $10 up here. There's an invisible wall here. What if that was an American flag? It'd be a Texas flag, actually. Well, Cheyenne's alive, isn't she? That guy definitely should have tried to attack me over hug me. That's just my opinion, though. Imagine if your car had paint like this. Sorry, there's a... People were living beside this. And they describe it as a nice place to live. That would drive me nuts. I don't know. Get a Honda CRV in white. The ultimate car to run from the cops in. Can I have my part of the burger now, Fanny? Pretty please, girly girls. Thank you, Miss Fanny. That she was showing off for the camera. Do you ever eat your burgers from the middle? No. Imagine if you were something in the middle. They start eating their burger like that. Would you be like, who raised you? Be like, your mom needs to go to prison. Well, Fanny only wants half the burger. I'll let her know, especially this one. We can go. She shared half of her strawberry Reese's, her strawberry jelly Reese's with me. Even though she knew I had my own. And I had more than one. Did I show you the recent deal I found? They're the tiny ones, but $0.35 each. So I got a few of them. They're small, but I got grape and strawberry. They're not half bad. Especially for the price. How can you complain? I'd get grape in the big cups if they made them. They probably do. There's like a little layer of jelly here. There's grape and strawberry, and Fanny tried the strawberry. And she said it was not yucky. I don't know why she chose to describe it like that, but... She's like, it wasn't yucky. This is a chili burger. When I get all tired late at night when I'm on live, I'm like... You know how everybody likes their burgers a little bit different? It makes me wonder what's the most common and uncommon way to get your burger. I can imagine only tomatoes is a little rare. I don't know. I've never seen anybody order a burger be like, I only want tomatoes. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, mustard, and ketchup. I'd imagine that's the most common one. What people answer with. Everybody, what's your favorite way to have a hamburger or a cheeseburger? Even if you're like me and you don't prefer to have cheese, let's go with a cheeseburger. If you're lactose intolerant, we can go with the hamburger. We'll discuss that one. I think mustard and pickles for a hamburger. I think with a cheeseburger, you have to introduce more toppings to balance out the taste of the cheese, to allow the meat to actually come through. That's why I think hamburgers are better. There were so many trolls here earlier. I said no politics, I said no religion, and no kids, and everybody jetted. They're like, no politics, religion, or children. Ew, I'm out. Oh. I'm enjoying my city and city skylines. It's a lot of fun to make a city that's kind of. Well, the people don't seem to hate it. I'd hate to live there, but you know. I guess they enjoy it, so. I'm so glad, fucking. Who? There's a Wednesday burger special. Where's. Oh, shit, we're having a Whopper tomorrow. We're doing the burger gauntlet, folks. Had that double cheese on Monday. Today I had the. I think I had 2 cheeseburgers yesterday. Oh, I had a Big Mac on Sunday. So then I had a double cheese yesterday. Now I've had 2 chili burgers today. I'm gonna have a Whopper tomorrow, probably for breakfast. I'm turning into Fanny over here, aren't I? That's way too many burgers. How can one man eat so many burgers? Damn. I've become the Burger King. I'll have to get me a crown tomorrow. I kind of want to get a wrap. The original one had like some Cajun sort of seasoning on it. And I was like, damn, you guys trying to compete against Popeyes? That's ballsy to try and compete against Popeyes. They're like Popeyes. I think in the future, Burger King's gonna come out on top. I think McDonald's and Wendy's are gonna slip where they're at. And Burger King and Taco Bell and Arby's and all that are gonna overtake them. McDonald's is just getting too damn expensive nowadays. People like McDonald's for the value. I've been really impressed with the food lately. That Whopper was really nice that I had. I haven't had bad food from there for a while, so. You can have your half of the burger now, Fanny. You can also eat a little bit more if you want. She's just like Nina. Nina wants how much food you gave her, and she doesn't want extras. You never had to worry about Nina overeating ever. There was some times that she was sick. There was this time that she was sick, and she didn't eat too much, not a lot, for like 2 or 3 days. I'll never forget the morning. She drank her coffee, and then she went over to where her food bowl was, and I gave her half of her tin of food, and she stood there again. I gave her the other half, and she ate it. Well, then she went and she took a nap. I don't know, around noon. She wanted me to give her another whole tin of her food. Another whole thing of it. I've never seen Nina poop as much as she did the next day. That poor puppy. She'd usually only eat half a tin in a whole day. So to see her eat it, she didn't eat anything the rest of the day. I gave her a little bit of cheese when I had my food. Oh yeah, I had chicken that night, so I gave her a little bit of the chicken with a little bit of cheese. My parents used to like put this stuff, and I'd always give it to Nina the way she liked it. She'd like the cheese beside the chicken, so she could smell it. She could smell the difference. And she'd take a bite of both. You know, she could bite both if she wanted to. I always found it cute when she'd have a little bite of everything. A little bite of this, a little bite of that, and then she'd have a bite of everything together. And it was like she's like, oh yeah, I have 3 different things to eat here. I'd never seen her eat like that. She was actually kind of aggressive towards me. When I put the food down and she first started eating, she actually bit at me a little bit. And then after, she was a little loving to me. But I got why she was, aggressive. Like, she felt bad about it. If she did stuff like that, she'd feel bad about it for a while. I'm just like, I'm trying to be kind and understanding, lady. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I'm like, of course you didn't. I get it. She was so cute. She was so sweet. Like she was really like pure and innocent. Like any of her naughtiness or meanness was not malicious at all. Like there wasn't a mean bone in her body. Like if she was grumpy or bitchy at all, where she was aggressive, she would immediately feel bad about it. Like, and it's not like we yelled at her or tried to, you know, we beat her or anything like that. She would legitimately be like, I shouldn't be doing this. And I think about like if I don't enforce the rules on her, like she would enforce them on me. And when people tell me about how chihuahuas are wild, I'm like, they just don't train them right. You have to give your chihuahua extra attention. You have to train them. You have to. Chihuahuas are a demanding dog. From what I've heard from dog trainers, you probably don't even want a chihuahua to be the fifth dog that you try and train, let alone the second. That it's the most difficult dog breed to bring into order. And to not get them to bark is just next to impossible. And Nina was not barky or yappy. She barked a little bit when she was younger. They're territorial dogs, so a chihuahua is going to bark in your house. Now you can control how much they bark and what they bark at. Hey, Big Chief. Oh, Nina was the best girl. Nina was the best. I might have to go see what Cheyenne's up to here pretty soon. I think I'm gonna end at 100 minutes. Or a little bit after, I don't know. I'm just kinda I'm not feeling like going to sleep yet. I know I just yawn. Not everybody's placing bets. I said sleep. My body's like, I'm just kind of thinking, and I kind of just want to. The best way I can describe it is you can't relax the same way when you're on live. I have to be like, oh yeah, there's a chat over here. I have to interact with the chat. I have to be at least mildly entertaining all the time. All the fucking time. And that makes me tired. That makes me feel exhausted. Like, I can lay here and be awake all night. You know, a good solution to insomnia is to go live. You'll be asleep fast. You'll be like, holy crap, how did I fall asleep so fast? A stronger. I think I'm gonna end it here pretty soon. I'll go to 105, but I've lost my live energy and I can't imagine it's gonna come back. But I've done my thing tonight. I've been a little extra tired lately. Oh yeah, I need to call the doctor. I'm just kind of relaxed. I'm introspective. I've got a lot on my mind, and I'm like, I'm staring at my king of spam, reflecting on life. This is one. This came out of the spam vending machine. The Can we not? Oh, it wouldn't even let me select anything. I gotta show you guys that sometime though. These are so fire. I can put lighting on, and it does that. Fire burger is fire. The meats. Anyway, folks, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll catch y'all